Hello, my name's Aaron McConnell and this is my 1999 E39 520. I've had this car from about 2005 or 2006 and it's been parked up in the garage for maybe the last 3 years. I'll do a quick walk around and let you see what we have. This is the old pre-facelift model and these are the wheels that I'd put on, I think maybe 2007 or 2008, and they were winter wheels that I put on instead of the M5 alloys that were on the car when I bought it. And when I took the M5 alloys off, someone stole them. They were at the back of the house very briefly, and out one morning they were gone. I don't even know where I got these. They were very cheap, and some guy online. They're not the proper wheels for the cars. You can see they're very small. There's a huge gap here between the tyre and the wheel arch. One of the other problems you can see with this car, you can see it right around the car, is this rust starting to form on wheel arches. And we have the same problem here. This is quite common. I've also lots of rust on the boot lid. All of that needs sorted. Actually, the boot lid's probably reached a point, there's even one here, where it might be an idea for me to either replace it or take it off and get it scrubbed down and filled in. I don't know what to do. In here, I got this CD changer working last week for the first time in maybe 5 years. This side, it had a new battery a few months ago. It's the first battery since the car was new. You can see the toolkit's missing. It's actually in the garage, but the strap that was supporting it, when it falls down, it broke off, so I screwed it off rather than having it flopping about in the boot. I don't know if I've got any rust in here or not. It's actually remarkably clean. Normally they start to go there, but I'm surprised actually because it's really wet here. You'd expect that to be gone, given that we've rust starting everywhere else. In here, this has been broken since I got the car. I'm going to replace that and sort that out as well. The seats are also, it actually looks worse through the camera than it does in reality, but they're quite tatty. I might replace them with a set of leather seats. We'll see how we go. I kind of want to leave the car original, and I'm caught between changing too much and just putting it back the way it was. But we'll see how we go. In the front, just fire up here. So we'll have 167,000 miles. It's currently saying I'm getting 26.1 miles to the gallon, but I'm normally getting 32. It was better than that, but I'll explain that in a second. You'll also see this, just below where it says miles, you'll see this dot because the light and control module went rogue last year, and the indicators were flashing like crazy and I couldn't control anything, so I replaced that. These buttons, look at the dirt, it's actually quite embarrassing. These buttons are, they've been broken since I got the car as well, so I'm going to look at sorting that out. The CD changer, as I say, is working. I haven't used the tape deck, but it's there. One of the problems with the car is in first gear you can see the amount of play in the gear stick. And what I believe that is, according to other YouTube videos, is that there's a ball joint sitting on it, kind of the metal ball of the gear stick sitting on the plastic cup, and it wears. And given that there's 167,000 miles in the car, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the problem is. So I'm going to look to sort that out as well. Outside the car, I'll just pull the bonnet up here. Pretty sure that should be on the other side, but that lifting up. One of the big problems with the car, and this has been, I guess it's been for years, you can hear it there if I plug this in. eventually the car will drop a cylinder. So it'll drop from 6 down to 5. This has been replaced, so I'm not quite sure if it's the airflow sensor or if it's the lambda sensors. I think it's the pre-cap lambda sensors might be faulty. I have replacement spots, so I need to put those in as well. But I tend to leave this off for now. It won't do any harm apparently. Can get it back off again with one hand. There we go. You can hear it revving up again. It runs on the default map now, so my fuel economy was, when this was all working, it was about 35 to the gallon, and it's dropped down to about 32 now. The other problem is there's a tyre centre close to here. Tried to align my headlights and couldn't. You can see all this tape and bits and pieces. This is to try and get the car through its test, and it didn't really matter because it failed anyway. But you can see the amount of play. And the other side's exactly the same. So apparently these adjusters break. So I was looking at replacing those headlights. This is the old pre-facelift ones. There's also a bit of must there. There must be a gap somewhere. They're quite worn, but I think they look good in the car. I was looking to put the engine lights on, but I do like these because the car's quite old now and they're got that retro look to it. These adjusters apparently you can replace. They're about £4 or £5 for a new set, so that's probably the first thing I'm going to do. There's given again there's 167,000 miles. There's quite a bit of play in the clutch, so I'm probably going to replace the clutch and the flywheel as well when I'm doing everything else. Other than that, there's not much else to say. I'm planning on starting this work shortly. Try and do it over the summer. I'm fortunate enough I've got a big garage. The house, I bought the house from a mechanic, so there's a pit in there and all sorts of space and all sorts of tools in there to allow me to do a lot of this. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to uploading again soon.